That was sudden.
Yeah. This game just goes. This game just starts and it goes. So, welcome to Furi.
Catherine!
This is a sick action game by France developers, the Game Bakers. I believe they're France-based.
And the artist of Afro Samurai.
And the artist of Afro Samurai did all the character designs for it.
No trophies for beating it on easy.
No trophies for easy.
Has anyone ever done that?
I've seen that in at least one other game, but very seldom. Very seldom.
That's mean.
It's good. It's really mean, isn't it?
It's so mean.
If you're not good enough at the game, get the fuck out, right?
Oof. Dang.
So Afro Samurai, the greatest art book and not piece of media known to man.
Oh my god, so correct. Yes.
That should have just stopped at concept.
You are a weapon, a bringer of death.
And I know some people just closed the video, but it's okay. They can't badmouth me now, and they can't hear me badmouthing them because they closed the video. So
Oh shit.
tough.
So, Loltaku calls this Wooly the Game.
Wait, what?
Yes. Not to mention, probably realistically about 40 tweets.
Time to wake up.
Yeah, we got a lot of tweets like, "Hey, do you guys know this? Do you guys know this game?" Yeah, we know. We got
I made it. No, I replied yesterday and said, "God bless everybody."
Yeah.
Thank you for the heads up.
Now we know. Now we know about Furi. Thank
You're
you.
aware.
Yeah.
Nod your head. It's time to go.
Hey, look, it's not Kuma.
Not Kuma. Yeah.
See what they did to you.
And the main character's not Afro.
Mhm.
Then you get to the end and you just fight Afro Samurai.
Get out of prison.
Why do I have or feel like vibes of that Angel game?
The jailer.
Kid Chris.
No.
Fight for your freedom.
El Shaddai.
El Shaddai. Yeah, it's got a similar kind of feel to it actually.
Like his design. His design is really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And you'll be
I mean that artist, he's always been good.
Yeah,
that's never been the problem.
It's such a like character though. It's like glowing Tron body.
Yeah.
Red cape jacket.
And he glows
long
more.
white dreads.
If you do the right stuff, he glows more.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Right on.
So this is one of the walk sections of Furi, where you walk.
Mhm.
So we're just
Can
gonna
you walk up or down?
We can walk any direction we want. Almost there.
Almost there. Okay.
Here we are.
Did it.
So Furi doesn't really have levels, per se. You just walk from boss battle to boss battle, and it's sick.
Okay.
You listen to me. You listen.
You know, another game once did that. It's called Shadow of the Colossus.
That was a good
So,
game, I hear.
You're in good company.
There's the world.
There you go.
It's such a good shot to show right at the beginning of the game. It really puts like a lot of perspective into where you are and stuff.
Yep. Very nice. Very nice.
And this is your jail. Personal jail. You can turn up the volume if you want to hear some like cool stuff. But
yeah,
if you got it, you got it.
The did you pick up your sword right as you left?
Yeah, exactly. So the game is partially this, where you're
Twin stick shmupping.
twin stick shmupping, and you've got this charge shot, and then when they get into this orange state, you slash them to bring them into this.
Close quarters.
Yeah, exactly. By correctly blocking, you restore life.
Got it. Awesome.
And so, like, that's...
Leaving the circle returns you to shmup mode.
You can't leave the circle. You're locked in. And see, so look at their health bar. So when it depletes, we'll finish this first phase, right?
Yeah.
Oops. Gotta parry better. There we go. And then that's his first bar. And whenever someone's bar gets finished off, both people restore their life. So if he beats me in a phase, he will also restore his life fully.
Okay. And the squares are the number of phases you have.
Yeah. The squares on the bottom are the number of phases he has. Yeah, exactly.
Why do you have phases?
Because you get 3 lives, basically.
Okay. But they're just lives. You don't
They're
actually-
lives, yeah, exactly. So right now it's teaching me all the moves, so it's my charge attack. This is literally the tutorial, this first boss battle. And so you can charge up your sword too, separately, and see now my body's all red.
And that just does more damage?
Your damage output gets increased dramatically. And you wanna go for the charge when you get a hard knockdown on an enemy,
Yep.
because there's just no other safe
What's
opportunity.
your move variety like?
You got the regular shot, you got the charge shot. Yeah, you got your dodges, and here comes the bullets. That's a health pickup. You got the regular attacks. There's no fancy combo string or anything, just regular attacks. And then you got the charge attack. So it's rather straightforward, actually.
So that combo, that slash you're doing is just like a set.
That's the default combo. But if you do a charge attack, you can knock them into this, state instead.
Okay. Way better than Afro Samurai.
Oh yeah. Afro Samurai 2 was a gem, though.
To the point.
But it's time to get
And you can't use your bullets when you're up close, and you can't charge your sword when you're at a distance. But you can use your sword at a distance.
They really hurt, don't they?
And when they're orange, they're all invincible-like. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, I ate a few hits there.
Well, the glow makes the hitbox a little more ambiguous.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, Azura's Wrath vibes.
Yeah, kind of. I feel you there. This is arguably a better game than Asura's Wrath, though.
Well, it's more of a game. Certainly.
More of a video game, that's for sure. And sometimes they'll go in with melee attacks even at a distance, and you'll also just have to act on that and dodge them properly.
I'm glad that the feeling I got watching the trailer was that I was watching an Xbox Live Arcade game, and that's still there a little bit, but not nearly as much as it was.
This game's really close to feeling like almost like it could be a low-budget AAA game, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, because just kind of like the way you're walking and shooting, you know, like there's
it's a little rough looking.
like there's not,
but
not
it's
not
like,
a ton of animation on that part.
Yeah,
but
it's there.
But it's you know, it's doing it.
I totally get what you mean.
You're just gonna keep trash talking as you.
So the bosses last a fucking long time. In case you didn't notice.
Yeah. He's going through 7 phases.
And that's how the bosses like take up the majority of the game, really.
No way.
I mean, gameplay, you know, preferred over like
For sure.
extended cutscenes, I suppose.
Oh yeah, so he's purple now, so you want to hit him with a charge attack when they have their weapon glow purple like that.
Is there 7 symbols on his back? Is it? No, it's not actually lined up.
No, they're not correlated.
Oh.
And those big red things are like, yeah, I'm just
zone.
gonna hit this place,
Yeah.
get out of the way.
Complete invincibility.
I'm
on your
gonna
dash.
swing my arms around, and if you walk in the way, it's your fault.
Complete invincibility on on your dash.
Yeah, exactly. You go right through everything. And you need the invincibility on it too. Like you will just lose at some places if you don't
No
have
cooldown on it either, right? It's just jaunt.
it. Yeah, exactly. But you can also charge it up and go dramatically further, and you can charge your sword and like hold a charge and boost around.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a bad idea to do.
How
right
many?
there, but,
How
like,
many can you do in a row?
dashes? You can do a couple.
I'm wondering if you can just be like stay invincible.
Right, I getcha. So here, I can charge my weapon and like dash out of the way and still land the charge hit without having to stand in one place.
Did you have to charge both buttons?
Yeah, you just hold square and then you press the jaunt button. Called the jaunt button.
Well, you hold the attack button to charge your attack.
Yeah, you hold the attack button square and then you press the jaunt button to move around, but you have to continue holding the attack button to do it.
Yeah.
And then that gives you a good opportunity to go for a charge too, because it always, the hard attacks always do a hard knockdown.
It's his masks that are rotating.
Yeah.
Like that Transformers character.
Which Transformers character?
The aliens they run into in the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That have 3 heads. If you shoot the other colors, do you get other powers?
The green ones give you life, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, all right. That serves as a tutorial, I'd say.
Dude, it's a great tutorial, like, because you're playing the whole time through. Like, it never pauses you and tells you, hey, do this. I mean, maybe it does, but I've never done badly enough to see it.
Oh, did you gain lives while fighting?
Well, your stuff restores. Whenever a phase is done, both characters' life restores.
And your squares, not just...
The bottom squares are your lives, and I haven't lost one yet.
Okay. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Oops. And, like, as long as I keep succeeding, my life bar will keep increasing, and I will never lose a life.
Are you aiming those shots?
Yeah, you aim with the right stick, just as you'd expect. And the charge shot is just hold R2.
Yeah, okay. So, like, I definitely think that... I mean, again, assuming this is not the writer of Afro Samurai, just the artist.
No. This is just the artist. Exactly.
I think that's what needs to be.
The story goes some fun places. It's not like War and Peace or anything, but like it's solid.
Video game.
I would comfortably recommend this to anyone who likes action games. And if you've got PS Plus, it's free right now on PS Plus actually. So you should just go grab it. This is synced to the music here, by the way. You might not be able to catch it, but
I'm listening. Oh, nice. Okay.
So you just have to fight your way through now.
So now we just go bullet hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And this is like baby bullet hell.
This is absolutely baby
There's
bullet
nothing
hell.
going on here. You're just like shooting your bullets and stuff. But
I mean,
the bosses go places with their patterns. Like, it's really cool. And then you get to these, like, where you can't break through them. Ouch.
Okay, those are solid.
Yeah, those are solid. And you gotta, like, create gaps for yourself to go through and stuff. Wow, I keep walking into the purple ring.
I mean, by Mushihime standards, like, you have a country mile in between these bullets.
Yeah.
So, I get the spirit.
Yeah, and usually on the last phase, the boss will only take like one hit after their bullet hell pattern. Like, they give you that.
His lines are kind of nothing.
Yes, they are. That's one of the other things. Like, yeah, the dialogue in this game between the characters and the enemies is like really hit or miss. There's some good stuff, but there's like a lot of nothing stuff too.
It would have been a good opportunity to write more there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like sometimes the characters will repeat lines too, which is a bit of a bummer. But
not everyone needs to be the boss, but
in this case, everyone is the boss. Everyone should be the boss.
Everyone should be.
Everyone should be the boss.
The spelling of Fury is also a little weird. I mean, I know that I didn't want to have it be F-U-R-Y.
Yeah, of course. It's nice and stylized and shit.
You know, yeah, sure. So, moral decision time?
Nah, man.
You will go back to yourself.
All right.
That's your moral decision right there.
The jailer will remember that.
Bravo! Excellent! What a thrill! Not your first time, right? Anyway, the good news...
Look, Ravio, are you going to be a traitor
The bad
or
news,
what?
There's more
you'll find out.
They're waiting for us.
Or
But
are
don't
you a
worry,
figment of my
I know
imagination?
them. I can
Because
help.
you've already played that card.
Yeah, we can't do that one again.
What's waiting at the
God,
end
if
of
they
all
did that
this
one again.
is so worth the trouble. You and me, we're in the same boat now. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Why do you look so goofy? And
Why did the
look
jailer
so
not
cool?
do anything to
Way
you?
down there lies a
So if you hit
free
X,
world.
you go into auto walk
World
mode.
of peace.
You just hold it?
No, you just press X.
Where you're free as
And then
the
you can
wind.
break out of it by pressing X again.
But
But
there's
by
no
pressing
reason
X,
to.
you just go into
Going to
auto.
get
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
And the dialogue will always be like, there's enough walking to make up for the
exactly.
dialogue.
But there's no way to run or speed up these sequences.
So you really,
otherwise.
you just don't even have to think. Okay, you know what? You know what that is? That's for QA. That's for the testers. They put that auto walk in there. Not even an item to collect.
No, there's look. I put the controller down.
Okay. All right.
So this is so part A of Fury is fight sick
I'll
bosses.
tell you what I know on the way.
Part B of Fury is
don't expect all
storytelling,
the answers.
storytell and walk.
It's all about
It's
what
like
a man
Netflix and
does.
chill, except nowhere near as good.
Depends on what the story is.
It's gotta be a hell of a story to be better than Netflix and chill. Just saying.
That's a pretty good story.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Have you seen the latest Netflix updates?
That,
They're amazing.
my friend, is a
I always
prison.
watch The Road before I chill.
Prison within a prison. A very clever
I don't remember what it was. It was my girlfriend's birthday or something, and she wanted to watch a movie. And I was like, you know what? You know what's a really good movie? The Road. And she's never seen it. And we watched
What
The
a
Road.
feel-good night.
Yeah, she felt really great that night, I'm sure. It's a great warm-up for chill. Just watch The Road.
So this would all be you too, walk control.
Yeah, here I can hit X and resume controlling.
Oh,
And then I can hit X again and keep
And Ravio
walking.
hangs around and just talks to you.
Yep.
Okay.
And he teleports around like a thing in your head, but
He's
nah.
not in my head.
Nah, man.
Okay. Tron aesthetics, nice.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they built the world. You know?
One of the things that they really succeed at in this game is the environments are all very different from each other. They this looks nothing like the previous place, and that will carry forward through the entire game. You don't really see the same places
had to build all
repeated,
these layers
which
so
is
you
really
couldn't
nice.
get out.
I really appreciate that idea of not reusing your content a ton. Like, it's an artistic
Yeah, of
decision,
course.
and you sacrifice longevity for it, but
There could have been grunts here.
yeah,
There are
exactly.
not. I wonder why they don't let you auto run, however.
Yeah, well, to be honest, that's one of the things where it's like, maybe I would rather there were grunts here. You know what I mean?
I see.
She tried to
'Cause
tear
we're still-
through those walls so many times.
Because I understand and respect the decision to just go
Definitely.
boss butch. Fuck it.
Definitely, and I like it. I like this game a lot. I think it's dope. But
Raged. She'll hunt
But-
any
Though I don't
pretty
think
faces.
this shot, for example, would be hurt by him running.
That's
no,
some
I don't think so
cheating,
either.
Right?
And every shot is just the slow.
You and
Now I gotta
me,
watch him come
We
to
know
here.
that being
Might as well be a
locked up
cutscene.
fucks you up inside.
It pretty much is a cutscene.
We know that so well, don't we?
It's a cutscene that you can slow down if you
That's
ever
why we
don't
did
walk
what
in the
we
right
did.
direction.
That's why we're getting out.
That's my pro tip if you're playing Fury. Use the auto walk.
That's why our story.
Because there are bits like
Again,
this bit
like
where you might just walk right past the goal and then have to turn around and come back to the goal. I walked past this bridge and I had to turn around and slow walk back.
Third-person walking simulator is some new ground that we have
Yes.
not yet seen.
Definitely. Watch a character walk on the screen.
His fur actually has fur
It's nice.
texture. Ooh, that's cool.
And all the bosses, of course, are quite different from each other too, so you can already see with this battle arena that it just can't be the same thing.
Fury has not opened his mouth yet, has he? Is his name Fury? Fuck.
Not gonna tell you
Okay.
that.
He has not said anything yet, has he? Right.
Yeah.
He has not. Okay. I just assumed his name was Fury.
The Fury Man. Hatred guy. This is the sequel to Hatred.
Yeah, clearly. Hair clipping through the face a little bit.
Man, we should have Emotion Week and play Hatred and Fury.
Oh, hatred, fury, rage.
Rage, yeah, thank you, that's a good one. Is Flower an emotion?
No.
Is Nobi Nobi Boy an emotion?
No. Katamari is an emotion,
Katamari is an emotion.
right? Rolling.
Dylan's Rolling Western is an emotion. So she breaks these walls with her lasers, by the way.
Okay.
So you've gotta, you can't keep hiding in the same spots from her, because she'll eventually just break through them.
Is gun an emotion?
Gun is an emotion.
Okay.
Gun is a state of mind.
Perfect. Oh, her hands are tied. Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's a really cool design, actually.
Whoa. Very, a little bit of Todd McFarlane in that.
Yeah.
Like,
So this
side-
boss, the first boss, you didn't really get to see it too much, but this boss gets
Invincibility.
way more interesting as time goes on. And the first boss is actually kind of plain, but this one has some fucking shit that happens. So you get these homing orbs that home in on you from behind.
This is gonna be a weird one, but I'm also I'm getting vibes from a lot of things from this game, and in this case, I'm looking at her and I'm like, Gizmo Duck?
Gizmo Duck?
Do you remember Gizmo Duck?
Fuck, no, explain it to me.
Gizmo
maybe
Duck
it...
from Darkwing Duck and from DuckTales.
Oh yeah, who had the wheels,
Yeah, the
right?
wheel, one single
yeah,
wheel.
yeah. I do remember him.
Her
actually.
little wheel looks like that.
A little bit.
So you can break the walls too?
Yeah, you can also shoot the walls. It's pretty slow, but it's an option. And yeah, they will.
Charge shot gives a knockdown.
But if you throw out a charge shot randomly, they'll often dodge it. You have to throw it out at fixed moments, where they're standing still. Oops.
So yeah, when you get a chance, just do a couple dashes and then just see if you can spam it. Okay, that's about as fast. Yeah,
That's as quick as it goes.
that didn't seem like there was gonna be a safe space, but
Yeah, they draw it out for you on the ground with that little red line. So getting the charge attacks is really the like crucial thing to make the boss go quicker, or else like you're gonna have to land a lot of normals. But you've got to get over that hurdle of like being able to hold the button.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I mean by like this boss gets a lot more interesting a lot quicker. And this is how a lot of the bosses go from here.
Yep.
Is like the jailer was relatively static, but like she'll start getting dramatically different. Ouch.
And that's tracking. Okay.
Yeah.
Parry only applies to her melee, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And you heal on every hit too.
Yeah,
so
the timing of that is real. I like
it. Feels really good. And like as you'd expect, the game totally built around that. The patterns get pretty nuts towards the end of the game.
A couple of musical sequences.
And if you parry perfectly, like frame perfect, you get other stuff that happens too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just said max act, like joking around.
When you said that, it made me think I should mention that. Yeah.
Always a fan of like good parry and then just frame perfection.
Yeah. See, so I knocked her right into this phase.
That's what I like to see. I'm a predictable motherfucker. My shit is telegraphed. Oh,
Ow, ate that.
okay. So slowly you release her from her
shackles.
Yeah.
She got 3 more phases left, but like it's not gonna stay the same for a while. Or for too long, I should say. And like she's already adding more attacks to like her swings and stuff.
There's one thing that's kind of like missing a little bit, and it's oh, interesting, I see. Okay. There's no sound effects on the environments really.
Yeah, they're pretty quiet. You just kind of
Like there's no footsteps, there's no bangs and clangs.
That's definitely one of those other things that make you feel like this game is not like a AAA title or anything.
It's missing Foley.
So there you have to either get out of the way or charge a dash to do a far dash.
Do the long one, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
I was actually in a bad way there, so getting that bonus health is really helpful.
Yeah, that's exactly like I am totally getting the vibe that like you want to wait for that heal moment.
And there, like I went through the beam with the charge attack. Now I'm gonna charge up. Ow!
I
waited
love
too long
to see what a speedrun of this game looks like.
Looks fucking fast. There's a trophy for beating the game in like an hour 40 or something. So
Get out! No way. Uh-oh.
So this is where it gets different.
Now you're just...
Where is she?
Yeah, forget it.
And the music dials back down.
And the camera is, like, tighter. Yo.
Yeah, I know, eh? Find the boss. She's a prisoner, too.
Oh my god. Laughing Octopus, where are you?
You can kind of hear her a little bit.
Are you supposed to use audio cues? Okay.
There she is, okay.
Okay, QC.
So it doesn't do any damage if you don't fuck up, because like that's her like intro to you. She's invincible during it, so you just gotta take it. But like now is when like the real phases start. Like
shit. Okay. They're all homing.
yeah.
I see. And it don't stop. On and on.
But as long as you keep like landing parries and stuff,
shit.
yeah, you can get knocked off and take a bit of extra damage.
Oh, that's not a death. Okay.
Yeah, no. Thank God.
Yeah. So does every stage has its like barrier then?
Yeah, totally. Some stages you can't get knocked off, some stages you can. It just varies.
And
Oh fuck.
okay, that was you didn't even get a prompt there. That
No,
was
you
just
gotta
an
look
attack.
in the sky and see the shadow.
She healed. No, she didn't.
No, it's just her second bar. Every phase for the boss is composed of 2 bars.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Seeing like the animations all change too per phase. Now we heal.
Okay, so there's the second layer of red, and then there's like the nothing. Oh. Now what?
Now we get to the bullets. Is what? So the purple ones home in slightly. As long as you kind of take advantage of this post, it's not too bad actually.
And they do actually heal quickly.
Yeah. If you try to stay away from this post though, like in the middle, it gets a bit dodgier. But like you have to keep using your gun to keep
literally
keep bullets
dodgier.
away. Yeah.
And you just can't even approach.
No.
Right now. Sick. That's a fucking optic blast and a half. Boy.
It gets a lot trickier if you try to just do regular ones too, instead of like doing the long dodges. I know on my first play I tried to use the quick dodges, and that's some shit. So she's orange here, so I can't even hurt her.
Yep, invincibility, totally. Which is the same visual cue as Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, it is. These guys were fans.
You know what I did see? I did see the post credits, the last special thanks.
Mm-hmm.
They give a special thank you to like Hideo Kojima.
In this game?
Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
Hideo Kojima, Hideki Kamiya, Platinum Games.
They know.
All the crew.
They fucking know.
Everybody. It gets a shout out. Done and done.
So yeah, I don't know what you think about that, but that's
That was
Furi.
cool.
And it's all uphill from here.
Did she? Yeah, she's done.
Oh, she's done. She's dead.
It was a little unclear for a second.
No,
there.
totally.
All right.
But that's that, and this game just gets better and better as it goes on. I
Escalation.
highly encourage you to play it. And if you have PS Plus, you really have no excuse.
You know what, man? Nah. I don't know.
You're not feeling it?
I ain't feeling it. I don't know.
Okay. I know we're not all into big,
Fuck it.
cool action
Delete
games.
this shit. I ain't in.
Let's go back to our baby games.